In the small, sleepy town of Willow's End, a legend persisted about the old Winslow House at the edge of town. It was said that every 30 years, on the stroke of midnight during the harvest moon, the house would awaken. Lights would flicker, strange noises echoed, and the once withered plants in the garden bloomed as if summer had returned overnight. Locals avoided the house, whispering that it harbored something unspeakable. Mia, a budding journalist with a taste for the macabre, couldn't resist the story. It was the 30th year and the harvest moon was just nights away. Her plan was simple: spend the night in the old Winslow house and capture evidence of the paranormal activities, launching her career with a blockbuster article. On the appointed night, Mia entered the house, her equipment in tow. The air was thick with dust and the tang of mold. She set up cameras in various rooms, an audio recorder on the dusty grand piano, and a motion sensor near the rickety staircase. As midnight approached, Mia settled in a threadbare armchair, her camera poised. The clock chimed 12, and suddenly the house groaned alive. Lights flickered on and off, the air grew inexplicably cold, and the piano played a few haunting notes despite the lack of visible presence. Mia recorded everything, a mix of fear and excitement coursing through her veins. When the piano began to play a soft melody, Mia followed the sound, recording every note. The music led her upstairs, into what seemed to be a child's room. The melody ceased as she entered. In the moonlit room, toys began to move on their own, arranging themselves in a circle. In the center, a small book lay open, its pages flipping as if caught in a breeze. Mia, heart pounding, zoomed in on the text. It was a diary belonging to Elizabeth Winslow, who had lived in the house 90 years ago. As Mia read aloud, the haunting truth unfolded. Elizabeth wrote of her loneliness, her isolation by her overprotective parents and her only friends, the toys in her room whom she believed were alive. She wished never to leave her room where she felt safe and loved. The entries ended abruptly, a month before her documented death in the house. Chilled, Mia felt a deep sadness for Elizabeth. Then the room grew warm, and the toys stopped moving. A soft, childish giggle echoed, fading into silence. Mia realized then that the house didn't awaken to haunt, but to remember, a lonely little girl who just wanted to play. The twist was, as Mia shared her findings, not of a house haunted by a vengeful spirit, but a sanctuary, preserving the innocent wish of a child whose life was cut tragically short. The true horror was not in the paranormal, but in the profound loneliness of a child's unfulfilled life. Mia's article went viral, not for its scares, but for its poignant touch on the human condition, reminding everyone of the unseen tragedies hidden in plain sight.